Psychic Bobbi-el from Maui, Hawaii here, doing another Lenormand review on the Esmeralda deck. And just give me a couple of seconds. I want to get all of these cards in the camera here. Bear with me. I'm looking upside down and backwards. Okay, now let's go down a little bit. All right, so I love this deck. You know, when I first got it, I was a little skeptical of it because I thought that it was going to be hard to read, but it is actually very easy to read. And I'm really enjoying reading with this deck. I'm assuming that it was done in Brazil because I had to have it shipped from Brazil. It did take quite a long time, but some things are worth waiting on, and this is definitely one of them. And this is the back of the cards here. Very different, you know, forest green color. I don't see that a lot as backings for the Lenormand. And the cards are very sturdy. They are really good card stock, but I would say my only gripe about it is they're a little sticky. They have a tendency to stick together as opposed to all of my other cards. Now, yes, granted, I'm in Hawaii, so it's humid here, but my other cards don't do this, so I would prefer them to be a little more smooth. And another really cool quality, though, about these cards is there's this shiny, glossy part that really stands out, that makes the card real dominant, which is really cool. Like, I love the way the light shines on this coffin. That is just so neat. And this is actually one of my favorite cards. I love skulls, so this is really a cool card. And also another thing is these symbols on the bottom here are fabulous. And here, let me move around my computer here. And if you look, she, instead of putting in the inserts, she stayed true and included the symbols of the playing cards up here, the clubs or hearts or diamonds or what have you. And also, too, if you look on the side here, there's time, which is very unusual. Not too many Lenormand cards have that on there, the time and date and days, and so that's really a plus. And another strange thing about this deck is it came with an extra book card, so I'm not sure if this was a mistake, because if you look, the backing of this card is a lot lighter than the backing of this card, of the other book card, so it could have been a mistake maybe. I'm just really not sure. If somebody has more information about that, I would love to hear what in the heck happened with that. Was that a mistake, or, you know, I just don't know. So, okay, here we go. All right, now, the cards. Spectacular cards, though. Spectacular artwork. I'm really loving the artwork of this. But the only gripe about the stickiness, and of course, I know what you're thinking. The people that have seen my reviews know exactly what I'm going to say here about the man and the woman. I love that the woman is looking aside, but the man card I have a little bit of problem with. Number one, he's kind of creepy looking. I'm sorry, that's just my personal opinion. And he's looking at me. I really want him to be looking for his mate, whether male or female, not at me. So I do have a gripe about that. And by the way, I do love this book card, and I do also love this cross card, and the birds, of course, is fabulous. And this is a really cool mouse card. For many of you, you know, when I do these reviews, I love mice cards, and even though it's not as colorful as the other ones, I do like how this mouse is looking in another direction. That's really cool and very dominant. So thank you for doing that, and great work. Okay, so we're going to keep running through these. There is the fish card, and again, great work. There's more than one fish Feng Shui wise, more than one fish is great. Nice anchor. So as you can see, you know, even though there's this busyness around the side of the cards, they're right in your face. You know what it is. There's not any guesswork. Like, that's the mountains. There's no guesswork about it. And isn't this a fabulous tree? I love this. This almost looks like a lit Christmas tree or something out of the Tim Burton shows or something, the Tim Burton movies. So I love that, and love how the horse is shining there. And I love how this garden is spewing the fountain is spewing the water out, and it's shiny, and that's just so cool. And the dog, isn't he cool? Sweet, sweet dog, and looks fun and playful, looks like a puppy. And I like how it's glancing over to the side a little bit there. That's sweet. This house almost looks a little haunted. That's cool. And the clovers, even though there's a lot going on there, you know, again, the green is dominant and the clovers shine, and so there's usually not a problem reading that. And isn't that a great snake? That's really a cool, cool snake. Love that card too. And the child, I know right away that is a child. I don't have to second guess that that could be a grown woman. Great work on that. Great key. Love how that she stayed true to the skeleton key and didn't do a modern key. I really like that. And isn't that amazing? Wow. That's really a cool card. And I love this card. Let's talk a little bit about this card. This is amazing, really. This is one of my favorite cards in this deck. And, you know, I know the fox is, you know, should be usually more dominant, but it's okay in this card, because the fox to me represents multi-personality. Now, when I say that, I'm not sorry. The mask in the picture represents multi-personality to me. Excuse me. And when I say that in a positive way. We all are multi-personality. We all have split personalities, multiple personalities, and here you go, right here, these little double masks here, the happy and sad symbolism down here is really, really a nice touch, because the multi-personalities are actually parts of ourselves, and they're archetypal, and we have contracts with our consciousness, and in our subconsciousness there's parts in our archetypes, are, you know, such as we're the judge, we're the trickster, we're the mom, we're the dad, we're the whore or the prostitute, we are the worker, we are the seeker, we are the teacher. So this card, to me, is just so symbolic of, hey, put the mask on, become whoever you are for that day or for the month or for the year or whatever, because a lot of us don't really show our true selves anyway. A lot of us wear a mask, whether other people see it or not. So, you know, in this particular mask, it's kind of the foxy or the clever archetype. And I always see the fox as being smart and clever, and even if the person isn't smart or clever, they're wearing that mask for the day, or it's a cover to show that they're not smart or clever. So this is really an amazing symbolic card. I hope all this is making sense. But I really love this card. That's just spectacular. Love this moon card. Isn't that beautiful? Really, really lovely. Oh, I can't talk all of a sudden. Okay, so there's my other book card there. And these lilies are just beautiful. They're fantastic. Love the little added pink there. The little stargazers. This card is a little dark to me. If she were to redo this deck, I'd like to see this lightened up a bit, but that's okay. When you really get used to these cards, you know, you just kind of ignore it. But isn't that a cool bear? Prefer the bear be facing sideways, but that's okay. And isn't this a spectacular card? This is another one of my favorite cards, this tower. And if you can see this dragon in there, isn't that really amazing? So beautiful. And the dragon can also be knowledge, like, in other words, I know this is kind of an isolation card, but it's also, you know, university, school, library, what have you. And the dragon could represent the kind of the ancient knowledge, like the book. Great work on that. And the bouquet is just so pretty. Very, very feminine. So guys, you're just gonna have to deal with this card. And a great stork card. I'm trying not to cover up all the symbology on here. I apologize though. Maybe I should use my left hand and finish these off. So I do readings, both cold readings and with cards, and you can contact me to do a reading, or if you'd like me to review your Lenormand cards, I'm happy to do so. Just contact me down below. Isn't that a great ship? I love that card. And these clouds, these are just excellent clouds. You know, again, the light side on this side and the dark side over here. Great work. And isn't this a beautiful sun that's just so bright and shiny and lovely? I'm trying to move the cards around so you can see that glossy cover, the dominant cover there. And also, I'd love for you to subscribe and check out my other videos, because I do a lot of other reviews on the Lenormand, and I will be doing a lot of instructional and teaching videos as well. So please check them out. Would love to have you as my YouTuber friend. And there is the ring. Isn't that beautiful, that ring? Oh my gosh, I really love that, and it really stands out. It almost looks like there's a little emerald or something in there. It's so lovely. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this review of the Esmeralda, and I've certainly enjoyed reviewing it. And enjoy this full moon day, and have a wonderful, safe holiday season. Take care. Bye for now. Bye-bye.